Good morning, everybody. It is a beautiful day here in Jalisco, Mexico, and today I'm taking you guys somewhere extra special. I've brought you here once before, but it was almost a whole entire year ago. Now, as most of you know, we live on the rancho, but our nearest city is Ocotlan, Jalisco, and they have something every Sunday called the tianguis, or in English, it would be like a swap meet. Now, my father-in-law, when he lived in California, to make money for their family, they always went to the swap meet out in Wilmington, close to LA. And when they came to Mexico, they started to do the swap meet every Sunday here. Now, since my father-in-law's passing, my mother-in-law doesn't go every single weekend. She spends a little bit of time in Mexico and a little bit of time in the United States in Michigan with her other children. But she just so happened to want to go to the swap meet today and bring some of her things. My mother-in-law has a little store here. She has tons of clothes and shoes that were left over from probably 2008, 2009, when I was just a teenager and they used to do the swap meet. And she has a bunch of it left over, so every once in a while she goes out to the swap meet. Every once in a while she brings new shoes and things like that back as well to sell. Now she has to get up really early in the morning, and my son Cristiano loves going with her. Number one, he's such a gentleman. He helps her set everything up. The tent, she has to take out big bins of clothes, and then they go and have breakfast together. It's really special. They've already been there for a couple hours. Me and the girls and my husband just got up, and we're gonna head out there and show you. But something is interesting about this is a lot of people ask me if my family wanted to move to Mexico, what are the jobs? What are some things you can do for a living? Well, the tangies or these swap meets are things that people use as a living. This is their job. Every weekend they go and they sell their specific things. So it's not just clothes, it's food, it's tons of different vendors. So I'm gonna bring you guys through and show you, and you might get some ideas. Probably the biggest thing, the biggest sale there, I would think, is maybe food. And then maybe the shoe stands, and then maybe the vegetables and the cheese, but I'm not 100% sure. Let me bring you guys out there and show you. The girls have their fan hats on because it gets really hot. Let's head out. You guys ready? Okay, and what's cool about these is
They have fans.
Yeah, it's blowing fans, but the sun powers them. So while they're walking through, it keeps them charged. Ready, everybody? All right. Uh-oh. You want a sun hat?
Perfect.
Okay, does that feel wonderful? Okay, good. Hold my hand. This is way bigger than last year. It's grown so much. See? Oh, Hilda, these ones are nice.
Oh yeah, expensive.
That one's yours. No, go by that.
Hey, did you guys get good sales? Good sales and tacos? Dang. Oh, look at these ones. These are nice. All right, you guys, so this is my mother-in-law's little stand right here. She has some tennis shoes and some clothes. And she probably has about another 45 minutes left before the tianguis starts to close down. So let's go take you guys for a walk around and show you what other vendors are selling. Oh, not one of your fans. The sun has to hit it more.
Can I have one?
That little girl saying horchata is so cute. All these flavors, bud.
¿Qué más?
Me das otras dos chicas de fresa también, por favor.
Are they so good? Annabelle, is it so good?
¿Y que será o no será?
No, that little kid did. We're going.
He's super high.
Oh wow, this is a busy fruit and vegetable stand right here. Oh, look at, there's a little baby turtle pee-pee. Oh, they're so cute. No, you can't hold on.
They're smaller than his hand. Oh, the snapping toy.
Grab whatever one you want.
Ay, yo no sé, ¿Sí?
Gracias.
Gracias. Oh, you guys know I have been waiting to find these. The little girls found a shop. This lady hand makes Barbie outfits.
I want the yellow one.
Yellow
I don't
one?
want any of the sweatpants.
I like the sweatpant outfits too. It's really cute.
Oh my gosh, look at these.
So cute.
¿Cuántos te damos?
Porfa. What do you guys tell her?
Gracias.
De nada, gracias a ustedes. De nada, gracias a ustedes. Que les vaya bien.
It's so pretty, Pumpkin.
Animals looks like Belle's dress.
Annabelle's does look like Belle dress. Maybe you guys could play Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, watermelon seems so good right now.
Ooh, that sounds fat. I think he might.
Probably gonna be Marty's size.
Yeah, he might be taller than your dad. all these nice antiques. Yeah, I know.
Oh, no, that's what we need for the golf cart.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Lalo.
Like a vintage one like this one.
Oh my goodness. Come on. I already know you have like 3 speakers.
No, we don't.
You do. I can think of them right now. Oh, those are cool. Can they get wrapped up? Yeah, be careful. They're very hot. Ooh, cajito.
Yeah, una de cajeta, por favor.
Those smell so good. Muchas gracias.
Hold on. I got a pink for it.
Are they warm? Oh, little baby.
Can I have one?
Let me try one.
Like that. It's just like
So bomb.
I'm gonna go get more tacos. Go get more tacos, homie.
Alo, I don't know if I've ever had a dessert that tastes this good. It tastes just like a graham cracker. Ira.
It's Bobby outfit that I got, and I got like a
Wait till you try this. You gotta take a good bite to get all of it. Tastes just like a graham cracker, doesn't it?
Like a fresh baby.
¿Y por qué se fueron sin los sombreros?
Es que recibí mucho.
Really good.
¿Qué le damos, Benito? Pásele.
Hello, what is ricos chapulines?
The grasshoppers are covered in chocolate. You want to try one?
No, If you guys heard one of our live stories, this is where I had to go into a lady's house because me and Abby had to use the bathroom so bad, and we first moved to Mexico and we didn't know. She was trying to explain to me that you pour water into the toilet, right, to flush it.
Yeah, with a bucket.
And I had no idea, and Abby's like, I don't know what she's saying. So embarrassing, you guys. I mean, but who knew you're supposed to put water into a toilet to flush? I didn't know until I moved here that that's something you had to do. Being here at the swap meet brings back a lot of memories for my husband and I, because when we first came here with Abby, when my husband had to self-deport, this was a way for my husband to make a little bit of money while he was down here, because he would come with his dad and help set up. Now at the time, there was no Shein or Temu or anything like that. So all these goods like shoes and clothes and things like that they would bring here sold really well. No, there wasn't so many people. I can remember, I think it was just you and one other, your dad and mom and you and one other person, right?
For what?
When we used to do it, when Abby was a baby.
Selling, that sort of things.
Mm-hmm. No, there wasn't.
Pero está despostillada, mira. Está mordida. La vemos. Yo las conozco muy bien y yo te digo que yo trato de ser lo más legal que se puede, porque yo me dedico a esto. Y otras son de níquel, ¿verdad?
You say?
That coin was used from 1521 to 1860 something.
No, stop it.
That
That,
was from the Spanish, like.
oh my gosh. That is so cool. A couple years ago, I found a coin. One of them was on the ground, and it was dirty, and it looked like maybe it was brought into the house on muddy boots or something. And then another coin was found inside of the house, and if my husband has them, I'll show you guys when we get home. And we never knew how old they were or anything, but my husband has a photo on his phone, and this guy who collects and sells, he said that it was in the 1500s to the 1800s that they used that coin. So that's really cool. Oh, what is that?
So it's 1 cent, around the same date as the coin I have.
Oh, that is so cool.
¿Y cuánto vale esto, oiga?
Vale 250.
Wow.
Tú vas a decir, "Estás loco".
No, sí, sí. No, sí vale.
Pues yo sí vamos dando.
Is it more expensive?
¿Es la más rara o más cara?
Es más cara.
How old's that
Es
one?
plata pura.
It's pure platinum.
It's pure silver.
Oh, where's the truck? Whoa, whoa. Here, buddy, grab this one. Gotta go grab the tent, bud. I'm on. Sí, de nada. Not the exhausted princesses. Yeah, you ate these without washing them. You know our family rule. No, they need to be clean. Yes, it can. Adios. Cristiano's gonna head back with my suegra. Have them by the mercado. No, but the little tienda. Oh, that little baby. That baby better be careful. Annabelle and P will scoop him right up. Oh. All right, we're gonna head back home and make something really good to eat for lunch. I'm gonna clean these. You can see half the bag is gone because my family ate them without cleaning them. I like to clean them because I'll get a stomach ache, but my kids and my mother-in-law and my husband all eat fruit without cleaning it. He's not. No. Looking at me. Dang, how'd you and Grandma beat us? All right, you guys, we are back home. Everybody went inside and is relaxing. Now, my husband just got this go-kart going just the other day. He has taken it out so much. So the next day, after they got it going, Pollo, our worker, came over, and this was early in the morning, you guys, and I'm still sleeping. That's how early it was, and I get a call from my husband, and he goes, Aaron, you need to come pick me and Pollo up. We took the golf cart out. And I was like, okay, well, where in the ranch are you? Because I'm going to have to take the big truck to hook it up and everything. And he goes, we're not in the ranch. They were in another ranch. Now, we have a couple ranches that are really close to ours. Oh no, my husband took it to the farthest ranch on a scary road, a road I'm scared to go on. And I was like, how far are you into this ranch? He's like, all the way in. So I get up the little girls, I put one of those straps in the back of the truck, and I head over to this ranch. And when we get there, I'm just shaking my head, and Pollo's shaking his head laughing. And I'm like, hun, why would you go this far in the golf cart? And he's like, I don't know, we just need to strap it up. And it was so funny watching everybody try to get it back home. He ended up fixing it. It was a loose wire or something, because you know, all the wires and everything are really loose. Well, then I wake up today and my husband says, come on girls, let's get going. I want to take you on the golf. And I'm thinking, why does this golf cart look different? It used to have like a little broken piece in the back. So every day, somehow, magically, when I'm not around, my husband is adding new things to this golf cart. So he took that broken piece off. I don't know if you remember it. And he put these, what would these be called? Maybe shocks. And he comes home with the girls. He took the girls, all the girls, because Cristiano was with my mother-in-law this morning. He took all the girls. He said he was taking them to get tacos. They come back. They're all laughing so hard. He took them to the hills where they jump dirt bikes. And he's like, I got brand new, I think they're called shocks. He's like, I got brand new shocks in the golf cart. I had to go test them out. So this golf cart is making me a little bit of a nervous wreck. Now, my husband has been begging me to go out for a ride with him, just me and him, and go on he's acting like it's gonna be a nice sunset ride, and I'm scared. I've been trying to do all I can to avoid it. I'm gonna go with him in just a minute, though. Now, before we go for a golf cart ride, I want to give you guys a home build update because Guillo gets back in just a couple of days. And as you guys can see, we have all of the beams. And so our ceiling on the top floor is going to be getting done. The ceiling getting done up here has really been what's been holding us back from finishing the house and just moving things along. I've also been thinking a lot about this window. Here's our staircase. Now, a lot of people say this looks narrow. Now, I want to give you guys a comparison with me in the middle of the staircase, so maybe that will help. Are we right about to here? So, I don't know. To me, it doesn't feel narrow. Some people said, though, it feels a little narrow. Now, another thing, I think I'm going to make this window right here stained glass. And I seen somebody in the ranch next to us, they had a stained glass door, but it had a horse in it. It's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. I would love to do a cross in it, but I think my husband might feel like that'd make it feel like a church. So I just have to think of some designs. This window isn't too big, it's long, but it's not huge, and I just feel like it'd really add to the house. Now, the reason I brought you guys out to the Thangies today was because I wanted to talk to you guys about how you can make an income moving here to Mexico. One of the ways you can make an income as well, this is what my mother-in-law does, is she farms her property. So say you wanted to move to Mexico, you could buy a piece of property. You couldn't buy it in an ejido. You couldn't buy it in a pueblo like the one we have because your family has to be an original founder to be able to buy here. But there's other places all over Mexico where you can buy land like this and you can farm. You can also set up things for animals. Animals is a big thing to make money here. For example, when my husband was in the United States getting his welding degree, I like to do extra things to make income while I was here. And even though I don't speak Spanish well and I was here alone, I was still able to collect and sell eggs. I would bring them to the local butchers and different places I knew they'd want to buy them because blanquillos, or eggs that come from the ranch, like free roaming chickens that have the nice brown eggs, those sell for a lot more than the white cage eggs. People will come all the way from other places to your house just to buy them. So we did have a couple buyers for our eggs, but the biggest way I was able to make an income here without my husband's help, I did this all on my own, was photography. So right here, I'm gonna give you an example of some of my photos. And I loved photography. So specifically when I lived in the United States, I was a maternity photographer. And that was all I really did was maternity. But then when I moved here to the rancho, I wanted to do maternity photos. I even brought some of my gowns here, but I realized there wasn't much of a market for maternity. Even trying to do it very cheap and get it out there and spark some interest, there wasn't very much of it. So what I did was I observed my surroundings. I knew people here loved photos, But what type of photos were they looking for? So I found out there was only one person in the whole entire ranch offering photos here in this ranch and the surrounding ranches. Just one person. And what she would do was every time there was a school event, and you know the school events and the fiestas, also the fiestas here are a really big deal. She would go and she would take photos of each child or their parent. She'd go into the school and actually take photos of them. But nobody gets their photos digitally here. So that was another thing I was used to. I would give my photos in a Google Drive. That's not what she did. She'd take their photos, she'd go to a print shop in Ocotlán, she'd get them printed like a 5x7, and then after the kids got out of school, she would take out the photos, and if the moms wanted to buy them, they would. Now, I'm a professional photographer, and I would buy her photos because they're photos of my children, and I didn't care how professional they were. I just thought they were the cutest thing ever. So I said, I can offer this as well. So after observing how it worked, I started to do this. So I said, okay, the next event, because all my children are in school, in the different schools. So at the next event, I went, it might have been maybe like the Day of the Dead or Christmas, something like that. And I went and took photos, and nobody knew that I used to be a professional photographer in the States. Nobody knew that. So when I went there to take photos, it was kind of super awkward at first. But I did it. I pushed through that. I went and did photos, and I said, wait till they see them printed. So I put it in Lightroom, Photoshop, edited them. Then I had to find out where to get prints. I figured out where to get print. I figured out how to communicate what I needed. I went back to the school a week later, and I sold every single print. It was like 30 of them. I was so proud of myself, you guys. And I did that without my husband's help, without anyone's help, besides the gift of God and the way he gave me wisdom to look at my surroundings and think, how does it work here? Because I know I can do it, I know I have the creativity, but I just have to figure out how to work it, and he helped me through that. Now, I only offer photography now as a gift to people, but it was something I was able to do to make an income. So if you want to move to Mexico and make a little bit of money and you're worried, how are you going to make an income? The first thing I want you to think is, what are you good at? What are your gifts? And then think, how can I achieve it? It's not going to look the same as it does in the United States. Everything is a little bit different here. Even the fact that I can go into the school and take photos of everybody, I don't think that's something in the United States you can do. You might have to go talk to the principal, and you might have to go through forms and things like that. Here, you don't need to do that. It's all a little bit different. And I hope that helped answer some questions for you guys, because a lot of people were so curious about that. Also, even if you're like me and you don't speak Spanish very well, so many people here want to learn English. That would also be a great trade to be able to offer English classes. Now I'm going to go find my husband, and we're going to go for hopefully a nice go-kart ride. Hopefully he doesn't drive me crazy and go 500 miles an hour, because I know that golf cart goes way faster than he said it would. But I am very proud of him for fixing it. But I'm not surprised. My husband can literally fix anything. His mind just works that way. And my husband didn't even get to graduate past, I think, 10th grade. And my husband is super smart. He's very book smart. I'm artsy smart. My husband is book smart. But growing up as, people want to say undocumented or illegal immigrant, either way, he didn't know until he was older that he was living that way. And then when he got to high school, he just felt like he couldn't get a driver's license. He couldn't go to college. He couldn't do any of these things. So he kind of just gave up and started a factory job. And it hasn't been maybe until me and him had been married a while that I was able to speak life into him and be like, you're so much more than that. So I think now he's starting to get it. Even just building this home, he has done such a wonderful job being able to help do this with the workers. All right, let me go find my husband. I know he was up so early. I gotta call Chica because I'm terrified of this rooster. Come here, Chica. You gotta walk. You gotta walk next to me because I'm scared of the rooster. Come on. We had a rooster that Annabelle had raised it since it was a baby. And then when it became an adult and it started taking over the hens, one day out of nowhere, I'm walking like I am right now and I feel these like talons in my back, all the way up my back, and it was that rooster. And then it attacked Penelope, so we had to get rid of it. But one day, the person who took it lives way up the mountain, and one day we were going for our evening walk, and this rooster was in the middle of the road, and me and the girls look and we're like, oh my gosh, it's the rooster that our old rooster. And it had fought another chicken, and that chicken was laying in the road. I'm gonna see what happened to it. And that chicken was just standing there looking at us, and we had to go all the way around to the other side. Now listen, I want a smooth and steady ride. Nothing over 10 miles an hour. 10 tops. Puppies. Now, another thing in Mexico that can make you a little bit of income is starting your own small tienda. I'm gonna go in the tienda in just a minute, and I'm gonna show you guys what that would look like. But if me and my husband, like when we first came to Mexico, when me and my husband first came to Mexico, as we got used to the culture and our surroundings, those were some things that were in our head that we could do to make an income. So for example, the lady who lives right here, she will open her stand on the weekends and she sells french fries and salchichas, and they're my absolute favorite. How many days now has the battery been charged? 3, and what? We didn't have to charge it in the last 3 days, so what's it at right now?
Like 70, 89%.
Dang, and we used to have to charge it every time we'd even bring it like a tiny bit up the road. Well, I just told them about how you got stuck in a ranch further away. Oh yeah, on the other side of this mountain right here, you guys. I just had to go through mountain terrain to get there, no big deal. I don't know why you and Folio thought, let's take the golf cart there. Okay, so here is one of the local tiendas. And I'm just gonna grab a bag of my favorite chips, but you can see they have a variety of things, and this is connected right to their house. Buenos tardes. Gracias. Chips we can share for our go-kart date night. It's going pretty good so far. You haven't been speeding or terrifying me. Yeah, well, Boo Boo will know what to do, because when I went to go save you from behind that mountain, he's like, he was still sleeping. He's like, make sure you grab a strap to hook it up. But anything in school, he swears he forgets, but he can remember to wake up to tell me to grab that strap. Hello! Oh my God, that's the only bad thing, is you don't know what dog is gonna react to the golf cart. Now, if you moved to Mexico and you wanted to open a little tienda from your home, it's really up to your imagination. You could sell anything you want, which is the best part. Each of the tiendas sells similar things, but each one also has something specific to it. So whenever you need something for a project or some sort of medicine, you'll go to that specific tienda. Oh, hon, why did we pick this road? We could have went to, oh no, I'm not pushing.
There's so many little tienditas. And I always wondered, like, man, does all of them sell? But then I figured out, like, each person has, like, the store they like to go to.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, the person you talk chisme with, or the person you want to go see, or the one nearest to you. Okay. Oh my word. Oh, I know where he's taking us now. He's taking us to where the dirt bikes do their jumps, like the hills, where he took the little kids this morning and they came back laughing so hard. Oh, look at all the wild horses out right now. Could we outrun the cows if we had to?
Oh, I can.
Like physically run, or like with the golf cart you could?
What?
Like
I literally ride one.
I'd have to find a good tree to hide behind.
We don't get to your flat tire.
So the trail we're taking you on,
I'm scared of everything.
well, it just ran at our golf cart. So the trail we're on right now is kind of interesting because the middle is the plaza and then the houses surround it kind of in a circle shape. And then on the outside of the right-hand side is all the labors, so all the farming properties for wheat and grain and things like that. But on the way other end of the rancho, on the left-hand side, is the dairy farms. And that's where there's a ton of property, but everybody keeps their dairy cows out here. And a lot of people walk out here on a nice leisurely walk.
We can take the golf cart.
We'll take the golf cart because one time I was walking back here with a family friend, and her family owns a dairy farm out here. And this was when we first went to Mexico, and we're walking. There's some cows, and she goes, "Oh, es un toro." And I didn't know what toro meant at the time. I didn't know it meant bull. And she's like, let's go, let's go. And she starts kind of like jogging back. And then I found out what bull meant in Spanish. And I was like, oh my gosh, so just bulls roaming free, and you just got to watch out for them. We should take Annabelle's photos down here. It's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. I mean, we gotta be careful of like coyotes, but...
Coyote? I'm worried about getting a flat tire. You're worried about coyotes.
Well, what are some of your fears?
About what?
Like in the wild.
None. What?
No, like if you were abandoned in the wild, would you have in the back of your mind like some sort of wild animal fears in the middle of the night?
No.
Wolves.
No. Why would I think about that?
Wild snakes.
No. I have myself a freaking tree house and everything else.
How are you gonna build a tree house? Look at these trees.
I don't know. I got a golf cart to work. I don't know where, so I'm pretty sure I could build a golf cart. I think I was thinking
No, honestly, you could take the thorn bushes and put them around your golf cart.
Yeah.
But it'd be like sleeping on a plane. Who can sleep on a plane?
Aaron, people live in Africa where there's lions and hyenas and shit. Okay?
Hyenas?
Yeah.
Not the hyenas. I wouldn't even play games with a hyena. I wouldn't even want to hold a baby hyena. Well, yeah, have you ever heard them like jackal at night? Yeah, you know, or is it called cackle?
I have no idea.
Where they're like they sound like crying, like they're crying. Would be like the perfect horseback riding trail.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
It's
That's what I
beautiful.
love this trail. So this trail leads to the next ranch over. If you didn't want to go through like the road, like the paved road,
Right.
this is the way you come. So like my cousin Rafita, he'll come over here by horse. He'll ride his horse all the way down here and go straight to Puerto Rico.
Now, you guys know I love horses, and our family really loves horses, and it's our dream to get horses so we can horseback ride through places like this. But we have to get our house finished first.
Yeah, we have to settle for a golf cart.
We got to settle for a golf cart. So we got to get our house done so that we can make a nice barn and pasture area for our animals. But we did promise Cristiano that when he graduated from middle school, when he graduates into the prepa, that will be a big deal for him. And we promised him that as long as he graduates and he works hard, we would get him a horse then. He has 2 more years to go for that. And you never know if something came up in between that time, but priority first, the house. But one day, you guys...
Oh, look, you can see the cave from over here.
Oh yeah, there is a cave. One day, we are going to be vlogging riding our horses through here. Don't get too close to these bushes because I heard something weird. No, you can see it from here. I don't know if you guys can see, but right up here, you guys see that cave right there? We heard that there was a guy who used to live in there with his goats.
I see the chihuahua.
Okay, that's just as bad. If there was a chihuahua this far out, you know he's a wild chihuahua. And they always travel in gangs.
What?
Yeah, chihuahuas. Like if they're street chihuahuas, they always travel in gangs. If they're alone, that means they're someone's pet.
That's the dumbest thing I ever heard.
I promise you, it's true. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. I do feel like the sun is beating on me, but it is beautiful.
Look at that.
I know, look at that. It's amazing. Well, I think it's hard for them to see. Why? You think your go-kart's a beast?
It is a beast.
Your go-kart. Why do I call it that? It's a golf cart.
You should have seen. So me and Pollo, I'll show you when we get. You know where the Walmart of Mexico is?
Yeah.
That huge hill that goes straight up where my cousin's house is at.
You did not go up that.
Yeah, we went up it, and then there was a bunch of people outside the store. Okay, so we were going up it, and then once we got to the top, it started kind of like tipping back. So I floored it so we could get up that hill. And then there was a guy that was going into the store watching us, and he's like, "Yeah."
I'm gonna show them what hill. I don't even like walking up that hill or going down it. It's so steep.
You'll see.
You know, what is Pollo? He goes home and his wife probably thinks he's like slaving away. And really, you and him are just being crazy throughout the ranch. Oh my goodness. He goes home and acts like he's all exhausted.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, I'm going to show you the Walmart of the ranch. Adios. This is the little ranch. This is the little store of the ranch that we call it the little Walmart of the ranch. This is the steep hill my husband went on. This is the steepest part. This way steep as well, but this part's even steeper. I feel like, what were you thinking in your head? Just like, oh, I know all the crazy parts of the ranch. Let's go over there.
Pollo's spot, because he was like, I don't think it's going to make it. And I got to show him they do it.
He's probably terrified to go with you and doesn't know how to say no.
He was holding out of the front bar.
Oh my gosh. Alright, you guys, we are almost back home. My husband's going to go pick up the little girls and bring them for a ride. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. Thank you for all your love and support. If you have not already, please like and subscribe, comment, share. Let us know where you're watching from. Buenas noches a todos.